The Department of Government Efficiency must preserve and publicize records related to its operations.
The court says DOGE has been operating in secret, making moves that should be known to the public. First Alert 4's Cameron Bopp is here continuing his investigation of DOGE.
Yeah, this surely impacts us, too. As journalists, it's our job to hold the powerful accountable and get you, the public, answers. And that should be easy, right? From the beginning, Elon Musk has touted transparency being at DOGE's forefront, making public what it says are the cuts being made and the claimed savings with those cuts. But that's where the transparency ends. And now Trump administration lawyers argue DOGE doesn't owe us or you any more than that.
What you've seen from DOGE in terms of transparency is posting numbers on websites.
Legal roadblocks racking up.
But true transparency requires the disclosure of information, not just the publication of cherry-picked information.
St. Louis attorney and legal analyst Brad Young has been tracking nonstop developments on DOGE.
The uniqueness of what DOGE is. That's different from what we've seen in government in the past.
The latest legal battle, a judge ruled Monday that DOGE must comply with public records requests, or FOIA. The court pointed to DOGE's role in slashing federal jobs and gutting agencies. Young explains the decision.
Because of that, it was not just in an advisory capacity, but was in an active role within the federal executive branch.
This ruling stems from a government watchdog group that sued DOGE for ignoring records requests. Now the judge is demanding DOGE hand over documents on its organization, finances, and communications with federal agencies, citing unusual secrecy.
What is not unique is government not wanting to comply with FOIA requests.
Meanwhile, anonymous employees with the General Services Administration responsible for federal leases told Wired that top GSA officials are making moves behind closed doors in coordination with DOGE. GSA is making moves in the St. Louis area, targeting federal facilities to be sold as part of a consolidation push. The full list of more than 400 facilities nationwide was initially online, but quickly removed by the Trump administration, with still no word as to why. DOGE has identified several other federal leases for termination, including an FDA testing lab in St. Louis. We're told these abrupt terminations could pose other legal issues for DOGE.
A breach within that firm term, a termination, is relatively rare and something that can be expensive to remedy.
The federal government, it isn't exempt from facing litigation in these cases?
It is not.
Still, the government is trying to shield itself from scrutiny. Young says the administration is now shifting rhetoric surrounding DOGE.
Within the last week, President Trump has started referring to Elon Musk and DOGE as simply advising him that he makes the decisions on terminations. And that is an obvious attempt to shift DOGE from having active authority to being in an advisory capacity.
And the general expectation is that DOGE will appeal this ruling. If that's granted, DOGE records could be shielded under the Presidential Records Act, and that means all DOGE documents could remain sealed for up to 12 years after President Trump leaves office. Cameron Bopp, First Alert 4.